You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I got to tell you guys, the NBA is a complete joke. Now, game 2 of the NBA Finals was the other day, and OKC came back with a convincing victory in game number 2 after blowing game 1. Of course, Tyrese Halliburton hit that game-winning shot with 0.3 seconds left. But one of the biggest criticisms in game 1 is that the NBA didn't make the NBA Finals look like the NBA Finals. No national anthem was played on TV. There was no Larry O'Brien trophy on the court. It was a complete joke. No 2025 NBA Finals on the court. Game 2, I guess the NBA panicked because they got absolutely destroyed. And folks, they just made it a lot worse. Let's just call it what it is, man. The NBA made it a lot worse in game 2 because some guy had the bright idea to put fake Larry O'Brien trophies on the court. If you're watching TV. Yes, you heard me. You heard that correctly, folks. On the actual basketball court, there was no Larry O'Brien trophies. But during the broadcast, the NBA put digital Larry O'Brien trophies on the court, and everyone could tell it was fake. This actually happened, folks. The NBA is falling. Already, guys, nobody is watching these NBA Finals. I'm not exactly sure if what the ratings are yet. I don't know. I guess we'll probably find out tomorrow. The finals are actually shifting to Indiana. And boy, the NBA has changed that court. But they dropped the ball big time the other night. Let's get into it. Right over here, guys. This is crazy. NBA gets torched online for digitally adding court decals in finals. The floor is a NASCAR hood. So what you're seeing right here in this image right here, you can probably barely see it. That's a Larry O'Brien trophy right there and one right there. Now, they should have the NBA Finals logo right there in center court. They don't have it. These Larry O'Brien trophies right there, they're fake. So if you were actually in the stadium, you didn't see that. That was superimposed just for TV. Let's read this, guys. The NBA was brutally mocked online Sunday night for digitally adding NBA Finals decals on the court following criticism from fans. Although game 1 between the Indiana Pacers and Oklahoma City Thunder was an exciting start to the much anticipated NBA season finale, much of the talk online revolved around one thing: Oklahoma City's court. In previous years, the courts of the participating team would have special decals for the NBA Finals. That would include the official logo of the Finals that season and a giant Larry O'Brien trophy at half court. Game 1, however, featured none of that. The court at Oklahoma City's Paycom Center looked exactly as it did when a team opened its season way back in October. Boy. For Game 2 on Sunday, the league addressed those complaints. Kind of. On either side of the Thunder logo at half court, there were 2 small Larry O'Brien decals on the floor. The only problem, aside from the decals being so small, was the fact that they weren't actually on the floor. Similar to what the NBA does with on-court ads, the trophy decals were digitally added for the broadcast. Those in attendance saw the same bare floor from game 1. Yeah. So Look right here, man. All this stuff is fake. And you see it just pops on right there. Look, it's not there. Then it's there. It's not real. This is a serious problem, folks. How in the world could the NBA do that? And look at this right here. I believe this may actually be the same thing, but I don't remember exactly. Yeah, that's the same thing right there. This is a joke. The NBA is a complete joke. They actually did this, folks. This is so fake. It says making matters even worse was the fact that viewers noticed multiple glitches with the digital trophies during the game. Yeah, because it wasn't real. Look at this one. Well, I don't need the sound right there, but look at this. Look, somebody's waving a flag, and yeah, that's not supposed to happen like that. That's not supposed to happen. Wow. They're getting cooked on this. This person says the digitally added trophies to address the backlash are killing me. These silly digital trophies don't really help. LOL. This is not what we meant when we said we wanted the Larry O'Brien trophy back on the floor. Yeah. Weak as it is the NBA Finals trophy decals. Boy. This is really bad, folks. This is really bad. Digital trophies? Question mark. This is diabolical. What happened to the game I love? Well, that NBA is long gone. Long gone, man. It's a different time and day with Adam Silver at the helm. They have completely dropped the ball. They've destroyed the All-Star game. That's a wrap. That's a wrap. Now the NBA Finals, it's over, man. It's over with. The NBA stooped so low. They panicked so hard. They put fake Larry O'Brien trophies on TV and thought this was a good idea. It's not. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.